The good news is the window's shut and we've done our signings for the first part of the season anyway. Uh, but bad news or good news? No, let's go for good news. Good news is out of all the foreign players that we signed but hadn't actually seen yet, or had on trial or fucking anything, only one I'm a bit disappointed in. And truth be told, it's just that he's not quite there yet as a player, but I think he'll be fine. He's also a big boy, and I love me a big 6'4" defender, even if he is a left back. So what's not to love? Also, our form's been okay-ish. I think we actually may have a decent season. Let's get to it. This is Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan, and welcome back to the Pentagon Challenge. So welcome in, everybody. One of the things, excuse me, to point out is we may still be losing Gima for £875. We're just trying to get this wage budget down because we are so far fucking over it, it's unreal. But then let's look at the players who have come in and who have gone. So we lost Phil DJ, 17-year-old, to TS Galaxy for £5.5 rising to 15. We lost Thabiso Molloy to Supersport United for £8 rising to 16.25. Jamie Webber went to FCU Craiovia. I want to say, oh no, it's definitely what I was going to say. He wanted to leave at the end of the season on a free. He fell out with me. There was a lot of issues going on. We tried to punt him for a lot more, but we eventually agreed a £50,000 deal rising to £70,000. He has left us go to Romania. Sage Stevens left to Kazakh Stars for £6.25,000. And Mkize, a guy I really didn't want to lose, but he'd have thrown a tantrum if we didn't accept the bid. He's left for £18,000 rising to 20k and has joined Kaiser Chiefs, a club I kind of think I want to manage. Were you a goalkeeper? Yes. I recognise that name. But yeah, that's it out. It's the ins in. So last time we signed Thabo Sele. We then brought in Tadeo Lwanga on a free transfer. 31-year-old Ugandan, 6 foot, very solid ball-winning midfielder. Concentration isn't the best, but everything else I am very, very happy with. We then signed Ayaz Guliev, ball-winning midfielder on Sport. We have been playing him as a box-to-box midfielder. He's 5'8", but very good passing. Decent enough physicals, to be honest. His strength is maybe the only thing I would like him to be a bit stronger on, but whatever. But the fact he can pass, tackle, good dribble on first touch, decent with long shots, I think he'll be pretty good replacing Weber and Mkize. He has a goal and assist in 3 appearances this season. Hold the fuck up. Yes, he does. They were both in one league game. But yeah, he's come in Azerbaijani international. Maybe. We then signed our left back, Tarek Salahovic. He's 19-year-old. He's Bosnian. He's a squad player. So him and Shinga will probably swap a lot. 6'4". Yeah, that's pretty much the only good thing. Kinda. He does have good, decent pace at 14, decent acceleration, good jump and reach at 15 as well. Heading, however, shit. His marking and passing, pretty bad, but very solid in tackling. Good crosser of the ball. So while he might not be the best at dribbling forward with the ball, he will be good from those wide areas if we manage to get the ball to him. We signed him on a free after his contract at Ingolstadt expired. And then our last signing is a goalkeeper, 36-year-old Egyptian Gabaski. Let's ignore his physicals, because they're awful, but his technicals for a goalkeeper are great. And everything you want in a mental, he has. I hope he'll be good. He's played 1 game and conceded 4 goals. Against the team we play today, actually. But that is the rest of our business for the season. So we have a good squad. I'm pretty happy with the squad. We've got a fair amount of depth in most places. maybe not as strong as I'd like in others, but we will make do. Now, today we are taking on, because the fixtures have changed about 80 times since the last time I spoke because of cups and this fucking thing, and then other teams having continental football. Been a bit of a shit show in terms of games moving about. But today we take on Sundowns in the league after getting put out of the Super 8 by them in a 4-2 defeat. That was the second leg. It was now first leg. We'll go over the results second, and then we're going to take on Orlando Pirates. The episode on Friday, we'll be doing Stellenbosch in the Cup and then Marumo Gallants, who are having a bad start to the season. Now, we came in last episode, we did Royal AM, we did Cape Town Spurs. We then beat Amazulu after extra time in the Super 8 quarter final. Segota opened the scoring, but they equalised on 35 minutes before taking the lead on 43. Luke Daniels got a goal on 71 to take it at extra time before Nkosi scored on 3 minutes added time in the second half of extra time to take us through to that semi-final, where we played Sundowns away from home and we drew 0-0 in that first leg. We followed up with a 1-1 draw with Swallows in the league. They took the lead through a penalty. We equalised through Mokwana, but we could not get another goal. We then beat La Masia fairly comfortably, truth be told. We took a 3-0 lead first half, almost threw it away, but whatever. We took a lead through an own goal. Guliev then scored for us. Mokwana also got a double in that game, and then, as I said, hammered by Sundowns. They went 1-0 up on 25 minutes, 2-0 up on 34, 3 on 37. We pulled 2 back on 77 minutes and 86 minutes from goals by Luke Daniels and Larry before they got a fourth on the 91st minute. We are hoping for a better result against Sundowns today, and also Orlando Pirates as well. And this is how the league table looks after nobody has actually played the same amount of games. Sundowns, for example, has played one game. The reigning champions, who are currently on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row. Jesus Christ, they've won 8 league titles in a row. They've only played one game so far, which they won. But we have played 4 games. We have 8 points out of a possible 12. We have won 2, drawn 2. We're undefeated in the league. I didn't even click there, but we are undefeated in the league. Currently, Kaiser Chiefs are 4 from 4 in their games. Royal AM have 11 from a possible 18. Go Narrows have 10 from a possible 18. To be honest, the league isn't something worth looking at the moment. But the season preview is. We were expected to be a bit down here with our new signings. We've now moved ourselves up to a projected 6th place finish. Let's see if we can do it. This is our team for today. Gabaski in goals. Rikotso, Ngunyama, Nkobo, and Salahovic will make up our back 4 with goalkeeper Gabaski. Lwanga, Guliev, and Larry. That midfield 3 was Sigota, Niyama, and Mokwana leading the line on the bench. Gianni, Shinga, Jelly, Chelly, Chelly, okay. Nkosi, Dlamina, Safama, Mathibe, and Luke Daniels. Gima is just not on the team today because he's possibly leaving. That's a big kind of intro to get into these games, but let's go. Let's fucking go. Martin, I don't think I have the opposition instructions set right because I'm always constantly having to add them pre-game. But yeah, let's see how we got on. We were awful the last time we played them, just a couple of days ago. And I'm concerned of this again. We actually played better away from home against them than we did in the last leg, which was at home. And yeah, I'm a little bit terrified. Marumo Gallants have had a poor start to the season. I don't think they've won a game yet, or they might have won one. But yeah, they've not had the best start to the season. But also, I hope they do well, just worse than us. I think that's fair to say. Probably should have. I estimated to do it and I haven't done it yet. Was just look to see if our recommended formations or styles have changed since we've done a lot of our business. I was just more prioritised because the games have been coming every 2-3 days, and then we play 3 games a space a week, and then we have a fortnight of no games. Then we play 2-3 games and a fortnight of no games. I don't know why it's been scheduled this way, but the schedule has been absolutely atrocious. So we've had to miss a lot of training just to try and keep people fresh. and fit for these games. So we haven't really had the time, I would say, to even consider trying to train a new tactic in to them. But that's something we'll probably start doing now. I don't like the fact that we've had 3 shots to their 1, but I still think they're probably more likely to score. I mean, what can I say about that half? Nothing fucking happened. Yeah, just dig in. Dig in. Don't know what that's meant to do, but just dig in, boys. Maybe something will happen. Maybe a minor miracle will appear. Who the fuck knows? Right, Ricozzo, Ngunyama, Luanga to Larry. Good ball out to Nyama. Cuts it back to Salahovic. Larry. I like how I wanted to reduce average age and end up buying a lot of, or bringing in a lot of older players on freeze. We just needed bodies. I stopped caring about the age profile when we started getting really desperate for signings. Nothing's really happening. Okay, I'm going to bring on Luke Daniels, different type of striker. I'm also going to bring on Dlamini. It's a like-for-like change. But yeah, I'm just not overly convinced just now. Larry is knackered. I'll probably give him another 5 minutes or so. I don't think he's actually long back from injury again. He got injured, he came back from injury, but he picked up a knock almost immediately after. And I think this is him maybe being back a couple of games. Right, can we even, like, fashion a decent chance? Oh, poor pass. Poor pass. Salahovic gets it dragged right in there. Left such an opening at that back post. And it's 1-0. 1-0. Well, that's shit. Yeah. Going to bring on Chelly for Larry. I'm also going to bring off Nkobo for Gianni. Sigota is absolutely shattered, so I'm going to bring on Safama and just see if him cutting inside maybe helps that little bit, but I doubt it. Good interception though. Dlamini on the break. Oh, you should have played it to him. I don't know if he just didn't trust his right foot to play the pass or if he just wanted to try and go himself. But he really should have played that through ball to Daniels. Pretty disappointing that we didn't. Guliev. My God. Some of our basic, simple passes are horrific. No power in some of them. They're just so easy to intercept. I have a bad feeling about this. I feel like there's a goal coming. Can feel it in my bloody bones. Thankfully, I was wrong. This is just... It's awful. We have been horrific. Selhovic, Chelly. What a ball! I did say I don't trust him to run with it, but it looks like he put a decent ball in, and he fucking does. What's this ball from Salihovic? He rifles this to the back post. So Fama's there to put his head on it, but Salihovic was making sure that was getting to the other end of that box and was getting there quickly. He rockets that right across, and it might have just rescued us a point. Bloody hell. Still got to just try and hold on that little bit here. 30 seconds or so left. Still time for them to have a chance. just kind of passing about with these at the moment. Well done, Guliev. I will take that. I will take that every day of the week. Oh. We have rescued a draw there. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. I'll take that result, though, every day of the week. 9 points from a possible 15. It's not the worst start to the season we could have had. So far, I am relatively happy. We now have 8 days in game until our next game, so it gives players of ours a little bit of time to rest up. I'll see you all in a couple seconds. Streetcon, Orlando Pirates at home. We're back for the second game. Gima has agreed to leave the club. He'll be leaving in the January window. On the 1st of January, he's actually leaving. So he's back in the squad because, fuck it. He's on the bench today. Unchanged lineup. Yes. Sorry, honestly, in the back of my head, I'm sure there was something else I wanted to say. But there wasn't. That's China, right? 3 of our players have interest from China. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's go to the game then. I don't know why that just completely threw me. I just didn't expect to see Chinese interest in 3 of our players. Maroon Gallants won their first league game of the season. 2-1. Go them. And hopefully we can pick up 3 points ourselves today against what should be on paper a very good team. I hope. I mean, I have no faith in us at the moment, but I do hope. I'm very concerned when I see that kind of back 7. A lot of different formations that were recommended, different styles of play, that were recommended. So we were playing a fluid counter attack. That's now not a recommended style for us, but they did recommend direct, counter attack, wing play, and park the bus. So I haven't bothered learning a new shape or system because fuck that. But with the wing play, they recommended that back 7 formation. And we only have 4 centre backs. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. We don't even have a good enough wing back for right back to do that, so no. I do need to do something though about hitting these long high balls to my 5'9" striker. It's utterly pointless. Can we try and pass it to the feet of players instead of roughly in their vicinity? Come on, man. We've won the ball back at Gotta. He's had quite a poor season so far. Hasn't been great. He really hasn't been great. Okay, we've won the ball. Mokwana. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do much himself there. Left back's picked up a booking. Not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. Again, it seems like a first half where not much is happening. Jesus. I don't... Because we're not seeing certain highlights, so I'm also not seeing how the play's breaking down or anything. We're not even seeing enough highlights to have an idea. And there's not even been enough highlights to say they're all over us. They are at this very second. It looks like on a little bit of period of pressure, but I'm not 100% sure what's... I wouldn't even necessarily going wrong. but it's what's not going right. Niyama's having a poor game. Mokwana's having a poor game, but I don't know if that's just not really getting much support when he's getting the ball. I don't know if he's messing up when he's on the ball. Like, I don't really know what's going on. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target with an XG of 0.06. I'm going to assume we've had 2 shots from distance. Mokwana's down injured, which is never fucking good. He was out for a long period last season. Just want to get to half time, to be honest. Oh, good save, Gabaski. We're going to make a couple of kind of changes here. It's just not clicking as such. It's just not clicking. We're going to try and work the ball into the box. In transition. I'm okay with... We're playing a lower line with a mid-block. Get stuck in. Let's probably stay on your feet. Just going to make a couple of changes. Going to bring on Luke Daniels. He's a lot taller. Can win those aerial duels. We know he can. Sometimes. He's going to be better at it than Mokwana is. He's 5'9". Going to bring on Dlamini for Niyama, who's just having a really poor game. And then we're talking about these 2 players here, but I don't... Going to change everything I've just said. Ignore all of that. We're going to go for a wing play. We're going to go for a 4-2-4. Niyama Segata keeps their place. Guliev will be the one to come off for Luke Daniels. Vans forward. Poacher. Winger attack. Winger attack. You will be a deep line playmaker on support. You will be a ball winning midfielder on defend. You are a fullback on defend. If I'm playing you as a wing back, possibly. I shouldn't be. You are a fullback on defend. But I'm going to bring on Shinga for you, who is a wing back. He can play on support or defend. Defend. We'll go for defend. Your centre defender cover. Your centre defender defend. Yes. Let's make these 2 changes and see how it goes for us. We are basically going to give up a lot of space in the middle to their back 7 now. But I just want to see what happens when we put an extra man forward. We'll potentially sitting that little bit deeper out of possession. Mokwana's won the ball. We're trying to break. That's a good ball from Mokwana. Can he cut it across? He does, but Daniels wasn't there. Better. I'm genuinely wondering if our midfield 3 that was so crucial to like us dominating the game last season is maybe the thing that's holding us back this season. Where maybe having that second striker would be a bigger benefit. I'm not sure. Niyama's still having a shit game. Mokwana's still having a relatively shit game. That's fine, because I can still make those changes. Delmina can still come on. Safama's a striker? Possibly, actually. But let's just make that one change. Oh, unlucky. We're going to make that one change. Delmina will come on, replace Niyama. We'll just see if we can do a little bit better. I'm tempted to give Mokwana a bit more of a chance, now that we might be creating more chances or different types of chances, just to see if that improves his rating a bit more. Whereas Niyama, I think, is just having a shit game, because his role is to bomb up and down that line. If he's not doing it in one style very well, I doubt he's going to do it well in this one. My one fear of playing like this, with a 4-2-4, the way that we're playing it, is it is very open in midfield. And you have chances like this happening. It's 1-0. Yeah. Going to bring on Jelly to replace Ricotso. Going to bring on Gima to replace Luanga. He's just not having the best of games. I think that's all 5 subs at that point. I'm also going to berate the team. I think that at left back, the Bosnian lad's probably the better crosser of the ball, but I think Shinga's better on the ball in general. But his final ball's maybe not as good. But his passing's a lot better, so I'm thinking that may be more important for us for our... I was hoping that'd be a bit more important for us for how we're playing, but it looks unfucking likely, doesn't it? I think I've made us far too open. I really do. I think I've made us now far, far, far too open. So, yeah, not great. Not great. I gambled and it has absolutely not paid off. uh, I mean, we came close for a couple of efforts, we've just not been good enough. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, actually, so disappointing. I definitely don't think we're a good enough team to park the bus. I don't really understand why direct counter attack would be better than our fluid counter attack at the moment. And I don't think... I both do and don't think the wing play could work for us. Yeah, it's a toughie. It's a toughie. I mean, they've got 16 points out of a possible 18. It's not as if they're a bad side, Orlando. But yeah, it's not great. It's not great. So I think that leaves me with, what is it, 1 game to play? 2 games to play? Before our next episode. Yeah, it's just 1 game. So I'll go away. I'll take on Amazulu. And then we'll come back for Stellenbosch in the South African Knockout Cup. First round. And then our old team, Marumo Gallants. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. It does help out the channel immensely. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.